Hello, my witchy friends. It's Shimmery ASMR. And as you all know, I'm a witchcraft historian. But I also like to have a little bit of fun, which is why I do ASMR. And one of my really good friends knows that I do ASMR and designed just for us, just for our enjoyment, a portable pocket potions kit, which is not an actual set of spells or anything like that, but it's like witchy ASMR sounds and tinkly glass and slime and all sorts of things in a witch theme. So, to that friend who made this for Shimmery ASMR, thank you so very much for doing this for the channel and for all of us. I am so excited to see what's inside. So it comes in this big box, and it's kind of hard to see in the lighting here, but there's some drawings in black ink on the outside of the box. So there's a moon here, some leaves, and a mushroom. And it's labeled portable pocket potions on the outside. Now, this is a very special video. I don't normally do videos with these sorts of things, but I'm excited to see what you all think. Now, if we just crack the lid, she's put little sparkles, glued them onto the top of the shoebox. You know, I love a cardboard box just because they make some of the nicest sounds I've ever heard, honestly. If you're new here, please subscribe and join the coven. We're a very friendly and welcoming bunch. I do mostly videos on witchcraft, and very soon I will have a Patreon. Okay, so we have the sparkly lid. You can see where the glue was that she put the sparkles on. I think there were quite a few more, but they kind of fall off a little bit, which is fun because then the inside of the box has more sparkles in it. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to do some videos on my favorite spells, on historical spell work, any of that, because I would love to do that for you all. Okay, so the box comes with a note. And it says, to Dame Figberry. And you can see there's a wax seal here, which I have opened already. But it's in this gorgeous, like purpley and gold marbled color. I love wax seals. They're so beautiful. And this one seems to have like some leaves on it. It's really, really pretty. It kind of matches my nails, honestly. And there's these little potion vials, which are really, really pretty. To Dame Figberry. And this is a typewritten piece of paper. And in this piece of paper, I am told the instructions to our ASMR witchy potion making are contained here. But every part of this kit is designed for your sensory pleasure. Okay. So, let's open this up and check it out. Okay, so here are our instructions. I know they own a real typewriter. There's cat hair on my ring. It's the downside of having a lot of feline familiars is there's a lot of cat hair around. But yes, she has a real typewriter, so that's where these instructions have come from. And it says, welcome to Portable Pocket Potions. Perfect for all your on-the-go brewing needs. Any witch or wizard worth their summoning salt should always have the necessary ingredients for a basic toil and trouble double bubble tonic. Please follow the instructions included to ensure proper ratios and technique. Disaster may occur if you waver. Best of luck. So I love this because it's almost like living in a fantasy book. Like, this is what witchcraft is in a lot of like contemporary fiction, which I absolutely adore. And we have an inventory list here, so it's showing us everything that is in this kit. Portable pocket potions, portable pocket potions. So included, 1 bottle of Swiftly Unsticky Elixir. Swiftly Unsticky Elixir. It feels like she designed the names of all of them with ASMR in mind, because there's a lot of alliteration here. 1 mixed bottle of speckled glowworm eggs, separated. Oh, we have somebody coming to visit us here. This is Wilbury, and he's always very curious. He's going to go right past the camera. And there he goes. 1 mixed bottle of speckled glowworm eggs, separated. Okay. 2 pre-made potion bases, parts A and B. A is moon goo, 4 ounces, And B is frog spawn, 12 ounces. 1 jar of mixed eyeballs, and 1 pocket cauldron kit with lid. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's look at everything that's in our inventory. So, the first thing is the Swiftly Unsticky Elixir, which I believe is right here. Everything kind of just crinkles a lot, so you kind of get a glimpse here of what's in there. So this is the bottle of Swiftly Unsticky Elixir. And I love that the labels have texture on them, like all the letters have a little bit of texture. So they make lovely little sounds. I'm not certain just yet what Swiftly Unsticky Elixir is, but we will find out. But it's a dropper bottle, so you can just unscrew it. And it has a glass dropper in it. Oh, it looks like I'm seeing, I think, some of the stars from the lid inside of it, which is kind of cool. But that is the Swiftly Unsticky Elixir. Okay. The second thing is a mixed bottle of speckled glowworm eggs. And I believe that that is this right here. So, speckled glowworm eggs. And this makes lovely tinkly noises. Speckled glowworm eggs. And this has like a flip top on it. So you just swing the latch this way and then it opens up. And then you have all of these beautiful sparkly bits in tiny glass jars. So I'll just secure this like so. And we'll put it over here. Okay, and then we also have 2 pre-made potion bases, which I assume are these little jars. And look at them, they're so beautiful. They have these little lids on them, which look like old-fashioned jam jars. And this one is called Frog Spawn. I'll just take this lid off to show you this little label here. So it just says Frog Spawn, and there's some little sparkles. And it looks like the same wax seal is used here as the little envelope that has our instructions on it. But this is really cute. I love these. So this looks to be the frog spawn right here. And the second jar is moon goo. Wow, that looks really pretty. And it has this purple twine around the top just to keep this little netting secure. And that wax seal to keep the twine and the label on nice and tight. Okay, so those are the 2 pre-made potion bases. And paper in there. We have mixed eyes in this little plastic container. Mixed eyes. Delightful little noises. And it just says that there's 1 jar of mixed eyeballs. That's all that it says. So let's open these up. There's a little cat drilling in the background, as you can hear. And here are mixed eyeballs. They're all kind of stuck together, which makes sense to me. But they're like a very light material, whatever they are made of. Kind of squishy. Kind of like styrofoam texture. Okay, so we'll put those back in their little home in this plastic container. And shut the lid nice and tight. And she's glued some of those stars on the top as well. So they're just kind of everywhere, which I love. Okay, and the last thing is a portable pocket cauldron. So check this out. There's a moon and a star on this cauldron and little feet, which are perfect for putting your cauldron wherever is most convenient for you. And then there's handles as well. But I love the tiny little feet that have been carefully constructed for this cauldron. And I think I really love the moon and the star. Most of all, they're so pretty. So, absolutely love this. And it comes with a lid, which has this little star on it. And there it is. Okay, so that is everything that came in the kit. And as you can see, it was placed in here with some lovely crinkly paper. Which makes some really soothing noises. So we will set the box aside. As much as I love making cardboard noises, I think that's one of my absolute favorite ASMR triggers. And at this point here, we'll start to actually make the portable pocket potions. So the first part of our instructions here say to open your frog spawn. So that's this jar here, and it says to mix a little bit just in case separation has occurred. So we'll take this little guy off and just set it to the side, and we will open this up. And you can kind of see the texture in there. It's pretty sticky. It says fluff your base and add it to your cauldron. You can add 3 to 7 drops of the Swiftly Unsticky Elixir. So because it's pretty watery, we're going to add some of this to it. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just screw this back on and give it a little stir. Kind of see how green it is. It's very gooey green. Okay. Now the instructions say is to fluff your base and add it to your cauldron. Overspill is encouraged. Okay. So we're going to open the lid of the pocket cauldron, and we're going to add some right in there. We'll just move some things out of the way so that you can see. It's very stringy. This reminds me of like Nickelodeon slime, honestly. It's a really distinct scent. I have no idea what the scent is exactly. It's almost like green apple, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we've put some of that in there. You can see it in there. The frog spawn. And then it says to remove your moon goo and drape gently into your cauldron, adding Swiftly Unsticky Elixir if necessary along the way. Okay, so the moon goo is in this container here. And I really like the color of this one, so I'm curious to see what happens when you combine the two. Just gently unscrew that lid. And just pry it off here. And here is the moon goo. And let's see. It has a very similar texture to the other one. Okay. And it's the same sort of thing where we are going to add the Swiftly Unsticky elixir to the moon goo. About 6 drops there. Okay, so I'm supposed to drape it gently into my cauldron. We'll give it a mix. Seems like the texture of this slime is a bit too thin for me to use my hands, but I can show you something really cool. There are shimmering bits in this slime, like lots of them. They're glowing. I mean, it is moon goo, so that makes a lot of sense, but it's almost like mesmerizing to look at. Like, look at that. Just watch a video of that. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so put our cauldron front and center. See, there's a little bit of overspill. That's what it said in the instructions. And we're gonna just take some and put it in here. And this one smells almost like floral, like lavender or something. Really interesting smell. We'll just spoon it in there like so. And this is going to be an interesting mixture of things. Like, look at that shimmer as it comes off the spoon. So pretty. Just scrape the rest out. Okay, so that is the moon goo. And then what does it say to do here? It says select your desired flavor of speckled glowworm eggs. Okay, so there's a bunch of different colors here. So let me just move this to the side. And here are the speckled glowworm eggs. Now let's lift the latch and let's spill out all of our vials here. Okay, so our first one, according to my sheet of paper, is Silver Rain. It's very, very sparkly, super silvery. So that's one of the first ones. Okay, the second one is a green color. And this one is Poison Apple, I believe. Very pretty. They kind of come out one at a time. This one is a yellowy color, very, very shimmery. And this one is Yellow Starseed. This is a pink color, very cute. And this one I think might be Rosy Bunberry. Let's grab the rest of them here. So cute little noises with these tiny bottles. You have a blue one, which has some kind of mermaid name here. It says Mermaid's Songflower. Okay. The purple, I'm not certain what these are, but they have really pretty names. Like this one I think might be Mist. I'm not certain, but we have all sorts of little colors here. Okay, I just have to choose which of these I want to put in. I'm really drawn to this blue one just because it's so pretty. So I think I'll put a touch of that one in. That was more than a touch. And I really like these white glimmery ones. So I'll also put those in. You can see. They really pour in quite quickly. And maybe a touch of the green as well. You can see here. Okay. We'll grab the spoon from our moon goo, and it says, liberally sprinkle on your potion. Best to whisper the name of your desired potion as you do this. Okay, and then it says to stir it. So I'm going to stir it here. And you can really see the sparkles as they mix into the goo. Okay, and the last step here is to add the mixed eyes. Just open these up. And it says, finally, add between 2 to 7 eyes of any shade and size included in your kit. Eyes will thicken the mixture. Use at your discretion. And at the bottom it says, please note the makers of the portable pocket potions are not responsible for any missing limbs or poisonings which may occur. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these eyes here, and they seem to just detach like so. So here's one of the eyes, and I'm just going to put it right in the top there and mix it in. I don't want to like crush it in there. And just like that, we have made a portable pocket potion. And it's so, so pretty. And I really love all of the theming of this kit. I know there are lots of different slime kits, but this one was extra special because I never play with slime. I never do anything with slime, so it's kind of a cool thing because it was made just for us, just for the channel. So a special thank you again to the dear friend who made me this kit for my birthday and also for the channel's birthday. We are coming up on 1 year of Big Bray ASMR, unbelievably. Time sure flies. But again, if you're new here, please do subscribe and join the coven. We are a very friendly and welcoming bunch, and we would love to have you. I hope that you have a very peaceful and restful sleep, and I'll see you again very, very